Richest Filipino boy shocks AGT with Hotel California, judges CRY in Simon's Golden Buzzer moment. The arena lights dimmed, and the crowd hushed as a small figure walked onto the America's Got Talent stage. Cameras zoomed in, revealing a boy no older than 15, his eyes shining yet nervous. His name was Miguel de Vera, the only son of one of the richest business tycoons in the Philippines. But what the world didn't know was that Miguel wasn't there for fame, fortune, or recognition. He was there for something far deeper. Miguel grew up surrounded by luxury, mansions, chauffeurs, private schools, anything money could buy. Yet despite the wealth around him, he often felt a quiet emptiness in his heart. His mother, a kind woman with a soft voice, taught him one lesson before she passed away: kindness is the greatest song you'll ever sing, Miguel. Let people feel your heart, not your fortune. Her words stayed with him, especially as he struggled to connect with people who only saw him as the billionaire's son. Backstage, people whispered, "Why is he here? Isn't he already rich?" Some rolled their eyes, assuming it was just another spoiled kid seeking attention. Even one of the crew muttered, "He probably bought his way onto the stage." Miguel overheard it all, but instead of snapping back, he gripped his old guitar tighter, the same guitar his mother gave him on his 10th birthday. It was scratched and weathered, a stark contrast to his polished shoes and expensive suit. He hadn't come to flaunt wealth. He had come to honor her. When Simon Cowell asked, "So, Miguel, why AGT? What brings you here?" Miguel hesitated. I want to sing a song my mom used to love. It's not about me. It's about everyone who's ever felt like money couldn't fix what's broken inside." The audience fell silent at the honesty in his voice. The first chords of Hotel California filled the room. His voice wasn't just technically perfect, it carried pain, longing, and a haunting tenderness. Each note seemed to tremble with stories untold. As he sang, "You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave," his eyes glistened with unshed tears, and suddenly, the massive theater felt intimate, as if he was singing to every broken heart in the room. In the middle of the performance, something unexpected happened. Miguel's voice cracked, not from lack of skill but from raw emotion. For a moment, it seemed like he might stop. But then, a small sound came from the audience, a woman softly whispering, "Keep going." It was a stranger, yet her encouragement lifted him. He closed his eyes, steadied his breath, and poured every ounce of love, grief, and hope into the final verse. By the time he strummed the last chord, the crowd was on its feet. People were crying, some remembering loved ones, others simply moved by the sincerity of a boy who had everything yet sang as if he had nothing. Even Heidi Klum dabbed her eyes with a tissue, and Sofia Vergara whispered, "That was healing." But it was Simon who sat frozen, unusually quiet. He had seen countless performers, but there was something different about this. Finally, he stood, pressing the golden buzzer with trembling fingers. Golden confetti rained down, and Miguel fell to his knees, clutching his guitar. The moment wasn't about victory or wealth, it was about finally being seen for who he truly was, a boy with a heart bigger than his fortune. When Simon walked up to the stage, he placed a hand on Miguel's shoulder and said, "I don't care how much money you have. That performance was pure, and your mother would be proud. You reminded us all tonight that music is about soul, not status." The words broke Miguel, and for the first time, he wept openly, not out of sadness but relief. Afterward, in interviews, reporters asked why a billionaire's son would want to compete on AGT. Miguel simply answered, "Because kindness and love don't cost anything. I wanted to share that. And if one person goes home tonight remembering that, then I've already won." The story of Miguel's performance went viral worldwide, not because he was rich, but because he proved that humanity and compassion echo louder than money ever could. Viewers from every corner of the globe wrote comments like, "I felt my mother's presence in his song," and "He made me believe in music again." That night, Miguel didn't just win a golden buzzer. He touched millions of hearts, reminding the world that even the richest among us are just human, longing to be understood, longing to connect. And as his mother once said, kindness was indeed the greatest song he ever sang. Sparkle's heartwarming message: true wealth is not measured by what's in our bank accounts, but by what's in our hearts. Compassion, sincerity, and kindness are the gifts that resonate across all barriers, and those are the treasures Miguel gave the world that night.